What if Mikasa didn't fail? What if she just existed in the wrong timeline? One where saving the person you love means destroying the world. One where the curse doesn't end because you couldn't let go. And what if Falco is the answer to that question? Because the deeper you look, the clearer it becomes. He's not just another character. He's a mirror. Same birthday, same role, same pain. But this time, the ending is different. And the reason why might change how you see the entire story. Let's start with the surface, the obvious things. Both Mikasa and Falco are defined by devotion. Not casual affection, not lighthearted crushes, but deep, all-consuming, identity-shaping devotion. Mikasa is bound to Eren since childhood, since the moment he saved her from death. That wasn't just trauma bonding, it was transformation. She was reborn that day, and her new self existed for one reason: to protect Eren, to follow him wherever he went, even into hell. Falco? It's Gabi. He starts off small, quiet, but that loyalty burns just as bright. Gabi is reckless, violent, and at times unbearable. But Falco follows her, shields her, forgives her, time and time again. Neither of them ever really asks for anything back. Their love is unconditional, their loyalty unbreakable. And in a cruel world like this one, that kind of love is dangerous. Now here's something almost eerie. They share the same birthday, February 10th. Coincidence? Maybe, but in a story like this, where symbolism hides in plain sight, it feels like a signal. Mikasa and Falco, two people from opposite worlds, one raised inside the walls, the other on the outside, and yet born on the same day. As if fate itself decided to split one soul in half. One half born in war, the other in its aftermath. One to witness the end, one to build what comes next. Let's talk about roles. In storytelling, characters fall into emotional archetypes. Mikasa is the protector, cold on the outside, scorching underneath. Her purpose isn't herself, it's Eren. Falco is the same. In the beginning, he's soft, passive, a boy shaped by the war around him, but by the end, he becomes something else. Protective, brave, sacrificial. They both become stronger than the people they follow, but they never use their power for revenge or dominance. They use it to serve, to protect.
And that's the tragedy, because the people they protect don't always deserve it. Both of them give everything, and neither of them ever truly receives what they give. Mikasa never stops loving Eren, even when he becomes the enemy, even when he calls her a slave, even when he asks her to let him go. She doesn't. Not until she has to. In the end, she kills him. Because no one else can. Because the world needs saving. Because someone has to end the nightmare. Falco? He watches Gabi spiral into hatred, into nationalism, into destruction. And still he holds on. But here's where it all twists. Gabi comes back, she listens, she changes, she softens. Falco doesn't have to kill the person he loves. Mikasa does. But what if that ending had changed? Let's imagine something. What if Mikasa had saved Eren? What if in that final moment she found another way? What if she pulled him back? We imagine that moment a lot. Fans dream of it, of them escaping together, finding peace, planting a tree, starting again. But that's not how the Titan curse works. If Mikasa had spared Eren, the world wouldn't have been freed. The curse of Ymir would have continued. The power of the Titans would have endured. And Gabi? She would have turned into a pure Titan, a mindless one. Because unlike Falco, she didn't inherit shifter powers. She couldn't change back. That would mean one thing. Falco would have to do what Mikasa did. He would have to kill the person he loved to save the world, just like Mikasa did. Can you feel the symmetry? He would become her, but in reverse. And maybe that was the price Mikasa had to pay, to spare someone else from living her tragedy. Isayama didn't write these characters by accident. He wrote a mirror. Look at the way they're drawn.
The moments when Falco stares at Gabby, hopelessly trying to protect her. The way Mikasa watches Eren, powerless to stop what he's become. The slumped shoulders, the haunted eyes, the desperation. It's not just similar, it's identical. Falco is the emotional echo of Mikasa. He's what she could have been. He's what happens when love doesn't break you, it heals you. And that contrast, it's everything. And it all comes back to the tree. Falco and Gabby are seen planting a tree, a symbol of peace, of rebirth, of hope. It's quiet, it's small, but it matters because that's the future Mikasa never got. Her tree, it's Eren's grave. She buries him beneath the place where it all began. The tree he used to nap under. The tree from his dreams of freedom. 2 trees, 2 fates. Falco plants life, Mikasa buries love. That's the difference between salvation and sacrifice. And yet, they are both acts of love. So what does this all mean? It means Falco is more than just a side character. He's a reflection, a spiritual successor, or better, the version of Mikasa where she got her happy ending. He inherits not just the world Mikasa saved, but the love she had to lose. Maybe that's why he exists, to show us what could have been, to carry the burden she couldn't put down, to give meaning to her sacrifice. Falco is the version of Mikasa that got a second chance. And Mikasa, she's the one who gave it to him. Now I want to hear from you. What's the one detail or theory in Attack on Titan that you found that completely changed how you saw the story? Something you almost couldn't believe you missed before. Drop it in the comments. I want to know what blew your mind. Who knows? Maybe you'll make me see this story in a way I've never seen before.